I'm blessed to have good Christian parents, but my mother was a pastor's wife who was very shy and self-effacing and never wanted attention. But one day I was a little tiny girl and I didn't really understand it, but we went to hear the governor of Georgia speak, Lester Maddox. And we were at an event, and at the end, and I was a little girl, I didn't know what he said, but everybody was really excited because he was the governor, and everybody stood up and gave him a standing ovation. And by the way, the event was an event for our church denomination. They had invited him to come. It was a big convention center, several thousand people. Everyone in the room stood and gave him a standing ovation except for one person, and that was my mother. And I was surprised, and I didn't understand, but on the ride home, I found out why. He was a segregationist, and he had actually stood in front of his restaurant with an axe handle and wouldn't allow young black people to come in and eat in his restaurant. And my mother felt so sick about that and knew that was so wrong that she could not stand for him, and she refused. And my parents at the moment, at the moment my dad was kind of embarrassed because she had embarrassed the governor, you know, and he agreed with her, but he just couldn't see at that moment that she should be disrespectful. But she very strongly believed that he was wrong and that she could not stand and applaud for him. And in that moment, she became an Esther. She found her voice. And maybe a lot of people in that room didn't notice, but I noticed. And she, at that moment, planted something in my heart, an activism. And so I would say to the women that are, you know, watching today, somebody's watching you. Your children, your grandchildren. This is your moment to speak up and to protect their future, and I hope I can help you do that.